everyone, I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today we have got some crazy information, including the full final in-game directions and locations and final point for the cube moving all the way around the map. It has actually just landed and created a brand new force field just near Retail Row. So it actually just confirms the route I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and also details on what will be happening when that cube finally gets to its end location. Things are literally going to be heating up in the world of Fortnite, and it is absolutely crazy. If you guys are new around here, make sure you're subscribing, turn notifications on, more importantly, to never miss a daily video with the latest Fortnite news, a load of gameplay, and it's all right here. Now, first up, I want to share with you guys some changes with the recent patch, and also all of the brand new skins that will be coming out over the next 2 weeks. For those guys that haven't checked it out, it was one of the first places I actually went to. There is a new Dusty Diner where you can go and grab yourself a little drink, and it's all nicely done, all built up with balloons to celebrate its opening, which is just next to obviously the Dusty Divot. And in the Dusty Divot, there's now factories showing artifacts and also telling people exactly what happened to make this giant divot in the ground, which is actually where the meteorite obviously hit, landed, and then the visitor came out of. It's really cool. One of the doors that the visitors smashed open is there. Parts of the meteor is there. Just in case you haven't been there, go and check it out. It is really cool. And then on top of that, obviously, the Tilted Towers building has finally been completed. Also accompanying it is obviously those balloons to say congratulations on its opening. A few really awesome map changes that you guys have to check out and give more reasons to land there as well. Now, moving on to all of the skins you're about to see. There's one in here which is extra interesting because there isn't really much details for it. But first off, obviously, the wild card is available in the store. It's all to do with the limited time mode and the big event that's happening at the moment. You can jump in and play the getaway limited time mode right now. I posted a video on it yesterday showing the mode and also the brand new grappler weapon as well. The wild card skin actually comes with 4 different faces, all to do with the different types of packs of cards you can obviously get, the spades, clubs, diamonds, etc. So it's pretty cool. I like to call it almost like the anti-John Wick. John Wick's like the black skin with the black suit, and the wild card is obviously like the complete opposite with the white suit on as well. It's a cool skin. But getting into skins that aren't out but will be out soon, we've got the Rock Star Duo. We've got the Synth Star, which is the female counterpart, and then also the Stage Slayer, which is the male counterpart, both looking very cool and rocking out in their musical gear as well. We've also got the, I actually don't even know how to say his name, Hakikavit. I'm pretty shocking with that name. A brand new skin in epic form, which looks really cool. We've got 2 medic outfits, which I absolutely love, and I think it's just inspired by the fact that a lot of people like to play the medic role in Fortnite. There's been a lot of challenges around only healing or only being the medic, and this skin comes in both male and female form as well, looking really cool. And finally, for an uncommon skin, this is probably one of the best ones we've had, the Garrison skin with a green beret with awesome armor outfit. He looks amazing. All of the accompanying gliders for these ones are probably some of the best we've ever seen, including the airlift ambulance for obviously the medic skins, the hot ride, which is a legendary glider, which is then the 3rd legendary glider we've ever seen, so they're coming thick and fast now, and also the shadow puppet glider as well, coming in epic form, looks really cool. We've got obviously the crowbar, which is available through completing all of the current skins which are available during this event. All we've got to do is go over to the high stake challenges to complete those, and then all of their counterpart back blings, pickaxes. But there is one that I missed out, and there's no real details at the moment. It just says unknown. Whether or not that's because it's gonna be tied to something special or it literally is just super locked down at the moment. We've got a skin which almost looks like a Der Burger skin in terms of the eyes, but it's got like bat wings coming out of the hat, out of the hoodie that he's got on. Looks pretty cool, but it's one of the more unknown skins currently in the game. As to when it will come out, what rarity it will be, we don't know, but could be one of the coolest ones we've seen so far. I would love to get that hoodie in real life, can't lie, looks pretty awesome. So out of all of those skins, let me know which one's your favorite down below in the comment section. But having taken a look at all of that, let's now just dive into everything to do with the cube, its final location, and changes in the map which are just going to be crazy and will really heat things up. So first of all, thanks to the Twitter account 2EpicBuddies, through some sort of exploit for the mobile version of Fortnite, I'm not quite sure how these things are done, but the actual in-game locations and movements for the cube were found. And these are definitely true because at the time of them being found, the cube hadn't created the anti-grav field just outside, just next to Retail Row. But if you take a look on the screen here, we can see that one of those locations is exactly where it has created that Retail Row anti-grav cube. So it obviously started near Paradise Palms, moved over to Salty Springs, went almost all the way to Greasy Grove, then went next to Dusty Divot, and is now currently in Retail Row. It's going to continue through, and I assume knock down a lot of trees on its way to Wailing Woods. It's then going to go past just Lazy Links, past Pleasant Park, and then finally land itself just on the edge of Loot Lake. Now, just want to say that ever since this cube appeared, never since I made a video talking about where it's going to be landing, your boy has said it is going to be Loot Lake, or some sort of big lake area. We did obviously talk about the smaller lake areas, but decided that Loot Lake was the most likely because of all the information we had, and this proves it. It is definitely landing there, but what is going to be happening once it gets there, that is the real big question. And that's actually where the answers start to come as well. I'm sure you guys are going to get excited. So for these answers, we actually got to jump into the weekly challenges. Today, the week 9 challenges went live. And for those guys that complete it, you get an image that looks like this on screen. And you can actually see people just looking at the cube, taking pictures with it, getting actually electric shocked by it. And even the panda leader laughing at one of those skins getting electric shocked there. But in the background is actually a very key part of the image. You'll see the Bright Bomber skin reaching out and looking like she's trying to touch the cube. Now the interesting thing is, and I have seen people tweet me this loading screen. I'm not sure, sometimes the loading screens glitch out and actually come out a little bit earlier than they're meant to. But actually the week 10 loading screen, so jumping forward to next week, is actually a close-up, better look at what is going on with the Bright Bomber interacting with the cube. And that image is actually quite a scary image. So the Bright Bomber looks unsure, the Bright Bomber looks a little bit scared, and the caption that goes with this image actually reads, "I was looking at someone, but it wasn't me." So for those guys that haven't noticed already, take a good look actually at the reflection of the Bright Bomber. There's actually like an evil look with lines all over her eyes, and what is normally like a unicorn llama on the front of her top is actually a fire-breathing dragon in the reflection, almost like an alternate reality, but like an evil, bad, corrupted alternate reality. Now, things dive deeper than this, because within the in-game files, going back to obviously its final location being Loot Lake, there are files that read the following. So we have Loot Lake Mask, we have Corruption, and we also have Height Mask. Now, as we know, the whole theme really of this this season, at least with the main skins, is the mask. We've got the Ragnarok skin, we've got the Drift skin. The whole idea is you're putting on this mask, and once it's fully formed, the skin obviously has everything in place. But apart from that, I mean, obviously we've had the new high stakes event with the mask skin, but apart from that, the mask hasn't really played any sort of role or really had any sort of theme outside of those skins until this point. So it looks like the whole of Loot Lake is going to be getting its own mask and potentially be corrupted by the cube, landing on the edge of the lake, starting to feed in, corrupt, and take over the lake itself in the center of the map. Whether or not that corruption will actually go over the whole of the Loot Lake, and whatever your character skin is, and I think this would be very cool, by the way. Fortnite, if you're listening, if this isn't going to happen, make it happen, could be sick. Imagine if whatever skin you're in, you look in the water in Loot Lake, and as you look down, you actually see an evil reflection of whatever skin you're using. That would be so, so cool. So we know some sort of corruption and some sort of mask is going to be involved with that final phase of the cube at Loot Lake, but that isn't where it ends, and ultimately isn't even the ending or the finishing point. Now, just in case you hadn't realized, we are getting close to the end of this season. This is when things are going to start picking up, and this is when the big in-game events start to happen. So, on top of that, if you didn't think that was crazy enough already, and if you clicked this video and wondering what the heck I mean by lava lake, why is there volcanoes anywhere, what the heck is going on, we have even more in-game files. So even more material files and actual assets within the in-game files were updated with this week's recent 5.4 patch to Fortnite, which reads the following 2 lines. So we have within the materials folder, lava blobs, and we also have within the materials folder, volcanic pit _ lava. This is all within the mutators material folder with actual audio sounds to go along with it as well, which you can actually hear like all of these effects and all of these changes within the Fortnite world. You guys have got to listen to this. Literally lava flumes bubbling away with even more creepy sounds added, all to do with specific cube sounds within the Fortnite files. Absolutely nutty. But the big question is, when will this cube reach its final location? Well, the cube hasn't actually been moving in a constant speed or even a constant motion. As we know, sometimes it's slid, sometimes it's rolled, sometimes it's climbed mountains, and it also takes like really weird paths. It doesn't just go directly to its next area. But what we can take a look at is that it reached the edge of Dusty Divot on the 4th of September and created an anti-grav field, and has reached today the area outside of Retail Row and created an anti-grav field, which means that it is moving about every 3 or 4 days. So it has 1, 2, 3 more anti-grav fields to make, and then landing obviously finally at Loot Lake means that approximately the week of the 17th of September, that is the exact same week that Season 5, I'm pretty sure, ends in Fortnite. Yeah, it lines up pretty much the week before or the week on the end of the season, which makes exact sense. So looking at around about so like the 20th of September, midweek during that week of September is around about when it's going to start to hit that final location, do all these weird effects which could turn the whole of Loot Lake from a water lake to a fire bubbling magma filled lava lake, which would actually make sense. Like Lava Lake is a perfect name for Fortnite Battle Royale, with obviously volcanic pits in there as well. Could see the complete transformation and the actual addition of a volcano and a lava pit added into the world, all corrupted, all caused, all because of this cube and its crazy mission it has been going on throughout the whole of this season. So guys, let me know what you think of Lava Lake in Fortnite. If you like the sound of it, smash that thumbs up button. If you want to take a look at an actual new area, including a castle coming to Fortnite as well, check out the playlist down below, which contains all my other Fortnite videos, talking more about things that will be coming to the game soon that are yet unreleased. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more tomorrow because we upload every single day. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.